Welcome to the Siren Cut. We just saw a movie, The Isolate Thief, which doesn't have a big release. However, I think this is worth talking about. I feel like it's very underrated, and people
So
are
far,
not
at least.
talking about this one.
Just came out.
And I think this deserves to be talked about.
Yeah, not a lot of reviews yet. Not just on YouTube, but even on IMDb. I think we kind of knew, looking at the trailer and everything, that it was going to be a bit of a limited, kind of showing. It is a Western. Westerns notoriously have a hard time in the marketplace. Not a lot of people go see those unless it's like super big budget, tons of stars,
Right.
or something. But
This deserves to be talked about because it's been nobody's talking about this, and y'all need to see this.
it's a very good movie. It's Sean Bean's in it, and the gist of the story is this young girl is the daughter of a cavalry officer who's at an outpost, and he passes away, and she's basically there alone, and she can't handle it there alone, so she's planning to leave. But Sean Bean and his guys show up, and they're looking for something she has, that somebody stole from them. And so a kind of this game begins, of him hiding who he is and his reasons for being there, and her kind of figuring out who they are. It's definitely a slow burn for sure. Definitely that drama is, a major part of it. Cinematography is good. The acting is good all around. It's a very good film. I don't know that they put enough variation. I mean, I think a lot of people were gonna see it as kind of more typical, tropey. It's nothing surprising. Yeah, it didn't do anything huge that's different, I would say.
No,
But the combination of characters and the
character
situation that's going on, she's kind of growing up, where, she trusts him initially, she believes him at his word. And so as he plays through and goes through the whole thing and things start coming to light, it brings a lot of, I know that she knows that I know kind of thing. So, and Sean Bean's usually good in almost everything he does.
Yes.
I don't necessarily think he picks the best movies sometimes, but he was very good. Very good job with his accent, too. He pretty much nailed it through the entire movie. Not so much to be said for one of the actresses, the one who played Emily. Her accent dropped in and out a little bit. A minor nitpick, because her character was actually pretty good. Can't think of anything really bad to say about this movie. It's
I
just
normally don't like westerns,
Yeah, you
but I
hate
do like a
westerns.
good story,
Yeah.
and I think this one does have a good story to tell, and with a lot of things that are out, and people, as you were saying earlier, we were talking about it, that things are overdone and done over and over again. At this point, it's how well do you do it?
Yeah, it's really hard to do something different. And then when you do, there are filmmakers that do try to do something a little different, and then they get ran over the coals for it. It's like nobody likes that either. So you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't at this point. So you make the best movie possible. And this movie is well directed, well put together. The cinematography is actually really good. I noticed that with a lot of these smaller films, the cinematography's been really good on it, especially because this is Civil War era. I enjoyed it all the way through. It kept you engaged, even though it was a little bit of a slow burn. And watching them play off each other and watching them try to outmaneuver each other,
It was fun.
it was
fun to
it was
watch.
it was a good movie. It's a good movie.
What would
Yeah.
you rate it?
Rate it. You know what? I actually liked it quite a bit, and I actually think I like it more now than when we saw it last night. I think I would give it a B plus.
Yeah, I'd say B plus would be where I would
Which
place
one?
it as well. Maybe a B, because I'm not really into the Western. However, the story was very good, and I loved the character development in this whole thing, and with a lot of the stuff that's out there right now, This one's worth watching.
Everything's
Even if
so
you have
shallow,
to wait,
you
even
know?
if you have to wait for streaming, I still think it's worth the watch.
Right, right. I'm guessing it probably won't be playing in the theaters for very long, given the limited release of it. Yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. If you were one of the few, like us, there wasn't a whole lot of people in the theater when we went to see it. So if you're
Let
one
us
of the
know what
few,
you thought.
let us know
It's
what you
kind of,
thought.
I'm curious to see
Kinda
who went
curious.
to actually see this movie
Right,
and what
right.
your thoughts are, because that's the whole reason why we put this together.
Like, subscribe if you want to see what's coming up next.
And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.